Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to the Miss Fin Show. I am your host, not yours, but your host of the Miss Fin Show. Thank you very much. Hit that like button, guys, on your way in. Hit the like button. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Ooh, sorry, guys. Give me a second here. Welcome. Hit the like button on your way in, guys. Thank you so much. Shout out to everybody watching on Twitter and Twitch. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Ooh, man, oh man. Am I about to be controversial or not? I guess you're gonna have to wait and see. Okay. Now we ready? We ready? What? What? Okay. And last but not least, there we go. Whew. Thank you, guys. Appreciate y'all. I hope you can hear me. Because if you couldn't hear me, that's a bummer. Hey, welcome, everybody. Welcome. So, ladies and gentlemen, what a beautiful day. What a beautiful day. It's the off season. You know, I'm trying to take off at least a week, just cause. Plus, my mother also called me again, and then I had to wake again, help her out this morning. So, ah, I'm being a good child, as I'm supposed to. So, but man, guys, do you see the title of this puppy? This is serious. Who who are we picking at 13? Hmm? 13th with the 13th pick. That's what I'm trying to do. With 13th pick. Miami Select. Who do you think? I just want to put in the comment section, guys, real quick. Who do you think Miami will select? And of all the players, all the positions, I mean, we've been talking about it forever. You guys already know. Who do you think we are going to select at 13? I already have my answer. I think, and you know what? I'm not even. I'm not even worried about the backlash because I know at the end of the day, someone's got to say it, man. Someone's got to say it. So, yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited, and you guys are gonna see what I mean. So, at 13th overall, ladies and gentlemen, talk to me. Who are the Dolphins taking? You tell me. I'd love to know, cause I've seen so many people mocked to us at 13. You're almost like, oh Lord, are we serious? But before we get into that deep one, guys, please go ahead if you haven't done so already. Please hit that like button. Thank you so much. It really does help out the channel. It really does help out the channel. So please. Um Sorry, let me one thing real quick. Okay. There, I got it. Let's do this. Boom, 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 boom. What's up? We got one of our awesome members. Good morning, Michelle. Welcome. Fins up, everybody. Andre Green in the building. Good morning. Happy Tuesday, Miss Fins. Happy Tuesday, guys. Marino's Gold in the building. Thank you so much for coming through. Oh, man. Thank you so much for coming through. Shout out to everybody in Twitter and Twitch. Thank you so much again. Appreciate it. Yeah. So, pick 13. Let's recap. What are the main positions we need if we're going to be 100% honest, guys? I know we brought in a few of them, right? We were hoping we can get some guys back, but it doesn't look like that might happen. I mean, it's still early, but it just doesn't look like it. But we need a starting safety. Like we just do. There's no other way of saying it except we need a starting safety. We don't have a starting safety. It's no, what do you mean, Miss Finch? We just got stop. 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 Stop and hit that like button, okay? That's what you need to do. You need to stop and you need to hit that like button. No, man, stop. Everybody that we've got, everybody's been like, what? Who? We need a starting safety. We need a starting corner opposite of Ramsey. We still need a defensive tackle opposite of Zach Sealer. We also need an interior guard for the O line or interior O lineman, aka a guard. Now, last week on Saturday, I couldn't come on Friday, but Saturday, check it out. We did a full 7 round, our fourth mock draft. We did it. It actually ended up being really good. Man, we got some really good gems, like really good gems. But um, even with that, you're almost uh, like, yeah, but are we gonna actually do it? And this is my frustration with the Dolphins. We'll spend months talking about all the great players, how they're a great a fit to our scheme, so on and so forth. And then you hear those immortal words of Miami Dolphins, you're on the clock. You know, the Dolphins are on the clock. What are they gonna do at 13? And then all the speculation, you got the Mel Kipers, the Ian Rappaports, the Tom Peloseros, they're all telling you, ooh, well, Miami has been mocked at this, and that. And on top of that, too, they definitely weren't able to secure this guy, and they're going to need a huge, huge, huge help in this position. You're going to hear it, watch, right? But then one thing happens. With the 13th overall pick, the Miami Dolphins select we selecting? And it's never somebody that you're like, all right. I mean, I feel confident about that. No, it always ends up being who? How many times have we been shocked by these so-called to address large or access? What are you talking about? What's up, delusional? Welcome. How many times have we looked at this and literally said this doesn't even make sense anymore? Like why? Sorry, I forgot to do one thing. Hmm. Chop Robinson. I'm not even kidding you. I only saw one person, and they were a YouTuber. That's it. One person mocked Chop Robinson to the Dolphins last year. One person. I'm talking about across all mainstream media and all the other content creators. It wasn't me, by the way. I'm not even claiming that because I was like, who? I saw the position and I'm like, and I get it. Oh, you're two starting, edges. They're out for the season. You need somebody that can come in and start. Okay. So veterans are out of the question, picking up a guy that can come in and do that job. No, we're just going to take the biggest and highest draft pick we've had because we haven't had a first in the last two. People forget, in the last 2 years, we haven't drafted in the first round. Heck, we didn't even draft in the second round. We were drafting third and on for the last 2 years. And finally, we get a first round pick. And with the 21st pick, the Miami Dolphins select Chop Robinson of the University of Pennsylvania or Penn State. I'm not sure. I'm just guessing at this point. And I'm like, so we need guard help because you just let go of Rubber Hunt, who was the anchor to your O line. The only reason why we were able to get runs. And we have Graham Barton right there. Like, forget the D tackle. We didn't have two picks to be able to deal with Christian Wilkins leaving and Rubber Hunt. But at least you literally had the replacement to the $30 million guard you just lost because you didn't want to pay him. You also couldn't pay him, right? At least that's what they tell us. At least that's what they tell us. That's what they told me. I don't know about you, but that's what they told me. So apparently, and I get it. You know, hey, we don't have none of our starting edges. What do you mean, Miss Phins? We need this. We need guys in the edge position. Never mind that was a deep edge class. Just like this year's defensive tackles. Last year was none but edges. Hey, one of our awesome members, Ayla Ram in the building. Good morning, everyone. Happy Taco Tuesday. Hit the like. Yes. What's up, Sheem? Welcome, welcome. We need a fat guy. Exactly. Especially in that O-line. That was a little weird. It just doesn't It just made no sense to me. You can replace a $30 million guy you just lost. And you could have taken the edge in the second round and still would have had a starter. But no, what do we do? Edge. And I'm like, oh, Christ. And then on top of that, who do we then we take our second draft pick. Because we still had, remember, we had, I don't even need to remember. I have that sucker here right now. Where is this? Where is this? Where is this stuff that I have already pinned and saved? Let me pull it up. Because sometimes we forget this stuff, you know what I mean? Which, hey, I get it. I get it. Let me pull this puppy up because sometimes we need I'm a visual person. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a visual person. Let's take a look at these pics of Christopher Greer, right? And by the way, it's QB Tuesday. Typically Tuesdays we like to do QB stuff, right? Where are we at? Let me make sure. Okay, good. So it's gonna flow into my whole thing. So let me share this real quick. Window. There it is. So let's take a look at this, right? Guys, please, if you haven't done so already, hit that like button. Thank you so much. Dang, forgot about Taco Tuesday. I would have worn my Will Lift for Taco shirt. Oh, that's funny. We need a tight end. That too. Don't get me wrong. But take a look at this, guys. Let me zoom in a little bit just so you guys can see it. You know what I mean? These, as you can see, are the 2020. Mm, okay. 2020 for draft picks. Right? Right. Oh, Lord. Let me see if I can. Hold on. Sorry. Whatever. You just need to see their name. At this point, I don't even matter. This is it, right? So we get Chop Robinson. The fan base is like, trying to scramble, trying to see, okay. And I mean, even if you mocked us for edge rushers, I don't even think Shop definitely wasn't the one. It was a different guy, and I can't even remember his name. I was so mad, my brain just shut off that day. I couldn't, I couldn't. But we picked Chop Robinson, man, 21st overall, right? And don't get me wrong, hindsight's 2020. The guy's good. I like him. I'm not saying it wasn't a good player that we selected. My thing is, at least thank God he semi panned out. But you had other glaring needs. Graham Barton right now is rated top 3 guard in the entire league as a freshman. And then people want to know, people are still baffled as to why our run game was non existent last year. Your number one guard was gone. We had so many injuries, Miss Finch. You need to take that into account. No, I'm not gonna give you the escape route of claiming injury when your GM decided, no, we're not going to replace the $30 million guard we just lost with the pick that's right there. No, we're going to go and grab all these backups who are all already injured and bring them in. I mean, what's up? Hey, another one of our awesome members. Joe Reyes, good morning, man. Channing Tindall, Cam Smith, Chop Robinson, mid. I'm not putting Chop Robinson as mid because Chop Robinson is still a rookie. Like, well, now he's going into his second year. I'm not going to do that. He was good. He's not like, he wasn't TJ Watt or JJ Watt disruptive. You know, where you're like, holy smokes, look at these guys that are like future Hall of Famers. I didn't see 13 sacks out of this young man. Then I would have been like, hey, I stand corrected. Then I would have been like, whoa. Now I see why they picked him at 21. Shoot, I would have picked him at 21 if I knew this was what we were getting. How many did he even get? 4? 6? Kamara didn't even see the field last season. Waste of a pick. But you know what? I don't even know why Kamara didn't even see the field when the kid's actually pretty good. I actually thought Kamara was such a great pick. Great value. Jalen Wright, great value, in my opinion. Mohamed Kamara, great value. And what I mean by value is a position that you needed, plus is this a pretty decent player that can play. Are they starters? Not yet. But if you play them, solid backups, minimum. Malik Washington, another. The two picks, I was happy. I jumped for joy. I told my mom, nah, we, we finally got good picks. It's when we got Jalen Wright and Malik Washington. I literally teared up. I was so happy. Chad Robinson is not mid. Was top 5 in pass rushing success. Like, I'm not saying Chad Robinson's mid. So it's just I needed to see more to justify 21st overall. We just toured this thing again because and by tour, Chop Robinson would have been a great second pick. If we would have gotten Chop Robinson as number 2, let's say we get Graham Barton and then Chop Robinson, I would have been like, Greer's out here murdering everybody. Like, and then we get Patrick Paul, a beast. I'm not even gonna pretend like he's not. The man is 17 feet tall. He's got 45-foot long wingspan. I mean, he's a freak. I don't. He's bigger than Shaq. Honestly, I don't even know. It's a huge man. He, he's almost 8 feet tall. Okay, maybe I'm exaggerating, but it's exactly what he looks like. But even Patrick Paul, I still remember seeing everybody's reaction like, oh, they needed a backup for Teron, blah, 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 which is true. We did need a backup for Teron. But did we need him? Or did you get him just because he was huge? Because being huge and not being able to utilize it is 100% useless to me. And he didn't even get that much playing time either to try to develop. Joe says, if we trade back several spots, we can get an additional second. That would be enough to get us starting safety, guard, and defensive tackle in this draft. 1,000%. That's exactly what I want. Trade a couple spots back. Let's pick up that second. And that'll give us everything we need to get a starter when it comes to the safety, the guard, and defensive tackle. And it'll be starting caliber, not, oh, you hope. No. Sorry, give me a second. Sorry, guys. Taking care of some stuff here. Helping out the fam. I don't care who they pick in first couple rounds, but they better be ready to start from day one, though, or the Phins are in trouble. Yeah. So that's my thing. You can't invest such a high draft pick in somebody that's not a day one starter. And they still didn't even know if Chop Robinson was gonna be a day one starter. Did he even start? Man, Chop Robinson. Let me look at this man's stuff. Uh, there he is. Ah, okay, Chop Robinson. Did he even start? No, this can't be it. I'm not reading this right. Let me make sure I'm reading this right. The man played all 17 games, ladies and gentlemen. Please put in the chat real quick. How many games do you think he started? Please, please, just put in the chat. How many games do you think Chop Robinson started last year? This is insane. Give me a number. Just put in a number in the chat. This is nuts. I can't even believe this. You should have some elevator music play in the background next time. Oh, actually, that's a great idea. I know exactly what to play. Give me a number. How many games out of the 17 he played? I'll give him that. He played all 17 games. Do you think Chop Robinson actually started the game? Mm, mm-mm. Because I'm going to have to agree. Anybody that we get at 13th overall, they better be a day one starter. He started like 10 games, I'm guessing. He started one game. True Blazer said 3. No. One game, ladies and gentlemen. Let me pull it up. Let me zoom into this puppy so y'all can see what I see. Hold up. The man started one game last year. One game. I couldn't believe it. I was like, this can't be real. I'm not looking at no way. You see it here, right? So it's not me. It's Choppity Chop. You see more Robinson pages, right? 17 games played. Games started as an offensive or defensive player. One. He was thrown, what is it? Targeted by a pass as a defender. He was only targeted 8 times. Completed passes when targeted. Okay, look at that. That's not bad. He only allowed 3 out of the 8. That's what, 37.5 completion percentage on him for 21 yards. Not bad. And pass coverage, not bad. Didn't allow a touchdown. That's good. Yards per completion, 7. That's not good. Blitz third time. Okay. Allowed 27 yards after after the catch. Okay. Pass rushing. This is what we needed, right? We needed pass rushing. Blitz 10 times, hurry 6 times. He He hit the quarterback and knocked him down 7 times. Batted 3 balls and had 6 sacks and did 20 pressures. Didn't I say? And I was guessing. I'm like, what did he have? What? 6 sacks? 8? The potential is definitely there because he showed a lot for a person to start it. Oh, that started only one game. Oh, again, I think this is great for a backup. But you don't spend the 21st overall pick on a backup. It's what my point is. You don't do that. So whoever you draft at 13, that better be a day one starter. Graham Barton would have been a day one starter. Not like well, maybe let's see if he can go ahead and start for us. No, no, no. Graham Barton was a day one starter. So that's where I'm at right now. And then you gotta ask, who are we gonna pick? Ladies and gentlemen, with a 13th overall pick, with the 13th overall pick, the Miami Dolphins select Shador Sanders out of Colorado University. Told you I was gonna be controversial today. Oh, I couldn't help myself, guys. I couldn't help myself. I couldn't. I mean, I couldn't help myself. Like, it was too easy. It was too easy not to put Shador up here. What's up, Tony? Bo Kelly. Dude, I love that movie, by the way. So I'm loving that you know that True Blazer. Bo Callahan. Yep. Look at Tony. But what do you mean? You don't think this would be a early April Fool's joke? I see. But if he somehow fall to 13, though, then we gotta take him. But highly unlikely he gonna fall that far. I like the pick, Miss Finn. What's up, Saxman? But I mean, see, okay, let's take a look at it. Because I've seen him being mocked to us. I don't know why, because I think this will be a waste of a pick unless he's starting over Tua. That is the only way this would make sense. He would have to start over Tua, and I would never pick a rookie over a veteran quarterback, which Tua is. I will always go for experience. Yes, you heard me right, ladies and gentlemen. I will pick Tua over Shador Sanders, who's never played a snap in the NFL. You heard me. Good morning, everyone. The Oos is loose. What's up, Shake Money? Uh, but that's what I keep hearing. All these people. I'm talking about mainstream media. And I'm like, man, they really are trying to make something. I don't know. Clip that. Again, I will always pick experience over it would have to be someone insane. Like 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 someone so college ready, which those are so if it was Andrew Luck, I'd have been like, heck man, what are we doing? Oh, Andrew Luck, in my opinion, in the last 20 years, the most NFL ready quarterback, in my opinion. Body, build, cerebral, arm strength, just the complete package. Andrew Luck. For him, oh man, day one starter. I don't care who we have. I don't care who we have. Day one starter for me. But he's the only QB where I feel like it's a day one starting quarterback. If not, no, I'm picking the veteran I have over them. That doesn't mean, week two, I'm not already putting him in, but to start the season, no, absolutely not. So was Josh Rosen. I don't know about that, Shake Money. I don't know if Josh Rosen was ready for the NFL. The man was a number one overall pick or first round pick and then ended up being traded the next year. Like, mm. But I'm just bringing the conversation, people. With the 13th pick, the Miami Dolphins select Shador Sanders. Because I'm seeing so many people, talking about, how we need a quarterback, we need somebody stable. And I'm like, you guys you do understand that. We already paid Tua. Tua's our quarterback, period. It would have to be a catastrophic injury for Tua not to be our starting quarterback this season. And I'm talking, oh God, I don't even want to say that. Catastrophic. Let's just leave it that way. Let's just leave it that way. Okay? But what Shador be? Like, if we got Shador, if he was there for real, and you have all these quarterback thirsty teams, let's go to the tankathon. I'm always ready. Let's go to the tankathon. All these quarterback thirsty teams. Anybody that maybe behind us might be needing a quarterback. I know Indianapolis is gonna need a quarterback. Atlanta, no, they got their guy. Arizona maybe might make a push. Seattle just got their guy. Tampa Bay's good. Denver's good. Pittsburgh? Pittsburgh? With Pittsburgh? Trading with Pittsburgh at 21? Pick up a second in a second round pick? Hey. Hey. Pittsburgh could be an opportunity for us. Chargers are good. Packers are good. Minnesota's good. Houston's good. Rams are good unless the Rams want somebody behind Matthew Stafford to then take over the game. You know, Baltimore's good. Detroit's good. Washington's definitely good. So is Buffalo, Kansas City, and Philly. So realistically speaking, it would be maybe the Rams that might want to move up, or Pittsburgh is probably the one team that, hmm, you know, we could probably trade if he did fall to 13. Right? I don't think he will because you have way too many teams ahead of us that need quarterback. Titans need a quarterback. Cleveland needs a quarterback. Giants need a quarterback. I know they just got Jameis Winston, but please, okay? Jacksonville could be like, look, Trevor, I know we just paid you, but bro, you know, Vegas they need a quarterback. Jets, they just got Justin Fields, so they wouldn't really trade for a quarterback. Maybe Carolina, they like Bryce Young now. But hmm, hmm. New Orleans, they're keeping their car. They like their car. Chicago, nope, they just got their guy. Actually, wait, who did Chicago get? Help me out here, guys. Who's the quarterback for Chicago now? Oh, Caleb Williams. They just got him. They just got him last year. So no, they're not gonna trade one. Maybe San Francisco. If San Francisco wants to have a backup for Birdie, for Purdy. Hmm? What's up, Barry? See me? Welcome, welcome. Arasimi. Just let's keep it clean, sir. We wanna not have words like that. Kids to watch the show. Thank you. But you, for me personally, I just counted like 6 teams that needed quarterbacks. There's no way I think Shador is gonna get to the 13th pick. I don't. Man, even Dallas can pick him up if we're gonna be honest. They're like, look, we need a backup for what's his name in case he get injured or something. For Dak. But if let's say he really is available at 13, we don't need a quarterback. But Pittsburgh does, and if we can trade back with Pittsburgh, mm, 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 mm. Shador going top 5. I'd be shocked if he fell past 10. How many times has that happened, dude? Guys that were projected to be top 5 or top 10, not some of them have even been out of the first round. Something happens, something gets leaked or blah blah blah. What's up, Shekel? Welcome. Good morning. It's happened before, so that's why I don't put it back. Listen, when it comes to the draft, anything can happen, right? But let's take a look at Shador. Why we shoot him down like that? Let's take a look at Shador. I don't want to take too much time, but what if? Good morning, Miss Phins. Good morning, JD. Welcome. Oh, I love that samurai dolphin. That's awesome. Let's take a look at Shador. So this is route tree right here. Let's su- success by route in 2024. This is Shador's. So, okay, look at that. He's got a really good route tree. Really, really good route tree. Especially, look at this. Look at this. The check down, the flat, screen, 98%. I mean, he was practically built for Mike McDaniel offense. Look at it, 100% on the flat. The three most utilized by Matt McDaniel, or actually, he's 95 and over. A deep comeback, those are famous for Tua. 40%, okay. He's good with the curl. 96% a dig route, out route, post a corner, and go routes. I mean, it's an option. He's looking like a quarterback that, based on, what Mike McDaniel loves to do, might be able to run all those things. So this is the success rate that he's had in 2024, or well, this past year, right? This is how many times he pretty much ran those those same routes. He ran the screen 21% of the time. Are you kidding me? If that's Nelson Scream or Matt McDaniel, I don't know what does. That is sheer Mike Daniels. 21% in screen, you might as well just already draft him. Can we start putting in the number 2 Miami Dolphins jersey on him? He does the flat and check down between 9 and 10%. Okay. Barely does a slant. But look at this. He got a cannon, dude. And dudettes. Those go routes, those dig routes. Especially the go routes. So he loves to screen. And he can throw it to Tyreek deep. I mean, what's up, JC? Miss Chance, I throw a mean bubble screen. I fit in McDaniel's offense. Exactly that. Shador's biggest weakness is that he holds the ball too long. That wouldn't work in Mike McDaniel's offense with Tua getting the ball out super fast. But that can be taught over time, though. I mean, it's an option. It's an option. I give it a 1% chance of it happening. But at least if Tua does go down, we've got the next Miami Dolphins starter, ladies and gentlemen. We all know who he is. We all know who he is. That would be Zach Wilson, who's the next Miami Dolphins starter. After, Tua, if he does go down. But, I mean, this guy looks like he would be a really good fit for the Dolphins' Mike McDaniel offense. I'm just saying. Don't knock it. Tuesday. You can find that things. Don't knock it till. Mm? And he's good with it too. 22% of the time he does a screen, and he's already at a 98 percentile completion. And he does the check down in the flat about 9-10% of the time. But he's practically 98% between those two. And for the fact that he runs the go route about 11% of the time, he's got a 64% success rate when it comes to that. That's pretty good. Well, he doesn't do that well or that much, the slant, the out route, corner. Tua doesn't do it. Tua doesn't do that. So, would you? I probably should put it. Would you perhaps consider Shador Sanders? Hmm? Would you consider Shador Sanders for the Dolphins position? What's up, Dolphin Don? Who has a stronger arm, Zach or Tua? Zach Wilson. Yeah. I can't wait till training camp. There's gonna be so much Zach hate. Not from me. Not from me. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, it would be an interesting pick if by some reason Shador Sanders drops to 13 and he's available and they pick him. First of all, if he drops to 13, I'm already being suspect. Like, wait, what video came out? Why is he dropping to 13? There's no way we should have access to this man. Hmm? I'm instantly gonna be like, I don't think I even want him now since he's being Bo Callahan. What is it? Character issue, performance issue. Now I don't even want him at 13. For us, the best thing we can do is to trade back, pick up a second. We do that. Good morning, baby. Dirty issues. Oh man, but I had to have some fun today, guys. I had to have some fun. I mean, why not? You know. So really taking a look at this, I thought it was very interesting taking a look at it. Would he fit in the Miami Dolphins offense? I think so. I think he would. I mean, I just showed you real quick, the amount of times he runs exactly what Mike McDaniel loves to do, which is that screen, the flat, the check down, the go routes for Tyreek and Waddle, those speedsters, right? And look at the success he's had. That's not bad at all. Not bad indeed. So you tell me, put in the comment section, ladies and gentlemen, do you agree? Should the Dolphins maybe consider Shador Sanders at 13? I don't even know why people actually are talking about this. To be honest with you, to me, it just makes me chuckle. It makes me chuckle because there's no way this man's gonna be available at 13. There's no way, unless something is seriously wrong. There's no way he's gonna be available at 13. But if he is, do you take him or do you trade him? Trade the pick, you know? Hmm? Hmm? You tell me. I mean, I personally wouldn't take him, but O line, I got blinders on for O line. I think Zach can become the next Geno Smith, Darnold, or Baker. Former top pick that fell in the first run, but became a good QB in the second round. We'll see though. Yeah, I agree too. I agree too. I trade for Milton before drafting Sanders. Bigger ceiling. I actually like Milton. My dad loves Joe Milton. He loves him. We're gonna get a third quarterback regardless. So the question is not that far off. We're going to get a third quarterback. Is it gonna be later in the rounds? We're gonna see what they decide. But we will be having a third quarterback. We will. Um, but we gotta see, man. I gotta see when did Isanga tell Dolphins? Oh man. Okay, he bought it, but when did he sell it? Hmm. So yeah, so Oh, his team. Wow. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh, that was wow. Back then, he was a late pick. Plus, they got their guy already. I think Rams and Raiders grabbed Dart later in the first round, probably. Eagles signed Kendall Lamb to a 1 year contract. They're going back to the Super Bowl, man. I don't see any reason why the Eagles don't go back to back. I didn't say win, but I don't see unless the Lions finally step up. But man, the Lions got gutted this past off season, like this off season, losing so many of their staff. Mm, it's crazy. But now you're gonna get to see what Coach Campbell can do. Can you rebuild that staff? Can you bring in guys to help you out? You know what I mean? Yeah. But man, man, it's been a while. Wow. Hmm. But yeah, guys, I think Shador 13. I don't see why we would even entertain that. To be quite honest with you, it just makes no sense to me. But I know a lot of people were talking about it, so I wanted to talk to you guys about it. Like, should we maybe consider? Hmm. I just look. Some people can't handle Vegas, and Miami is definitely Vegas. We have too many distractions, and I don't know. Maybe because he's Dion's son, maybe he can handle it. But nah, it's too much. Miami's too much. Miami really isn't for everybody. You gotta have a strong background and morals to be here. NFC is deep though, so I don't see a repeat. But Commanders, Lions, that's it. Who else out of the NFC is gonna be like seriously? Like who else? Who else out of the NFC do you truly think is gonna make a playoff push like that? Because I don't see it. I don't see anybody in the NFC making a push like that. You got the Eagles, you got Commanders, you got the Lions. That's it. Vikings, okay, they got JJ McCarthy. I gotta see what KOD does. With him, how his recovery goes. That's it. Okay, Tampa's always gonna be a problem. Uh, maybe Rams. That's it. Legitimate Super Bowl contenders in the NFC: Eagles, Lions, Commanders. Now, if Sam Darnold would have stayed in Minnesota, then I would have said Minnesota. But with JJ McCarthy, you just don't know what to expect with him. So I wouldn't even put him like that. Guys, hit that like button for me. Please hit that like button. Thank you very much. So that's the only thing. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I still think, what do you call it? They're not as deep as you might think. I mean, The AFC's got obviously Kansas City, Bengals, Ravens, Bills. I don't want to say it. Texans, Chargers. Man, even the Broncos at this point are looking like, ooh, they might actually compete. We got six, they got three. It's not, they're not. No. Cameron says he solidified himself in number. Yeah, I saw that this morning. Good for him. What's up? How you doing? What do you think? What's up, Jacob? What do you think about Tua and Tyreek Hill playing? Tyreek Hill played good with Mahomes. I mean, it's the best weapon we have for Tua, bar none. Nobody has been better for Tua than Tyreek. That's for sure. And you take away that weapon for Tua, yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I think Rams win NFC, maybe. Maybe. Rams have Puka and who? Yeah, they don't have Cup anymore, so they're gonna draft though. That's one thing I will give the LA Rams. Excuse me, are really good at drafting wide receivers for sure. Lions have Sam Brandon. Who? What do you mean? And who? I know you're trolling, man. Commanders and Scary Terry and who? Ah, Cap, I love you. Debo, yeah. If we continue to be bottom third line, we never go into the Super Bowl. Mudbone, I know. It's frustrating. It's frustrating. So that's where I'm at right now. With that 13th pick, man, if we're not getting a starting safety, a starting guard, or a starting defensive tackle, uh, might have to ask for a refund because Dolphins have Cheetah and who? Waddle, man, you know this. Hit that like button, guys. Hit that like button. So yeah, it's too much for me anymore. Uh, that we have. I hope he doesn't. He doesn't. My God, pick an edge in that first round. It makes no sense to me. Listen, the drop off between the top starting safeties and then the backups is huge. This is a huge defensive tackle class, which we can survive by going into the second round and getting our defensive tackle. But we cannot survive the safety position if we don't pick that guy in the first round. In my opinion. In my opinion. You don't have to agree. But in my opinion, just we don't survive that. We have what do you mean, Miss Fizz? Miss Fizz, but the Dolphins are the Dolphins. Man, you're really gonna tell me Iffy and Ashton, that's who I gotta worry about as my starting strong safety and free safety? Man, please. I need starter safety players. Those are, mm, I don't know, not starters to me. So yeah, But that's where I'm at, ladies and gentlemen. If we don't get, oh God, if this pick right here doesn't become the Miami Dolphins' best pick in this draft, I'm gonna be very upset. I'm gonna be very upset. I am gonna be extremely upset because it's too much for us. Too many holes, too many glaring holes. If we would have paid Graham Barton, that would have taken care of the most important piece you lost in that O line, Robert Hunt. Then this time you could have been like, you know what? Yeah, no, we probably could have got an edge, second round. But let's say we stick with Patrick Paul. Okay, cool, whatever. Maybe now I can get in my second pick. I can get somebody else. It's just, yeah. If you want to see a full seventh round mock, go ahead and take a look at what we did this past Saturday. The next mock draft we're gonna do is on Friday. Yeah, on Friday we'll do the next mock draft. But Shador then bring him home. Oh, by the way, I fully expect, I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna love it. I fully expect for the entire Miami Dolphins Twitter to be like, man, did you hear Miss Finch this morning? Yeah, talk about it. Did you hear she said she'll take Tua over Shador? Yes, that happened. Oh my gosh. But yeah, guys, I really would pick Tua over Shador. Yes, so there you have it. Dr. Tomlin, probably Rogers. Oh, I just can't. Aaron Rodgers or Jackson Dart. I'd rather have Dart than Rodgers. We drafted a Michigan player. I don't know. I, I don't know. I do know this though, ladies and gentlemen. You guys can hit that like button, that's for sure. Hit the like button, share, subscribe, let everybody else know. We're live. Well, we were live. So if you're catching the replay, you like what you see, thank you so much for coming through. Also, too, shout out to everybody watching on Twitter and Twitch. Please, if you haven't done so already, we're only like 30 something people away from getting to 1,600 subs. We can only do it with you guys. So please, all 70 of you guys that haven't subscribed, well, I don't know if all of you guys haven't subscribed, but whoever has it, come over here to YouTube. Click the link on my description. Come over here to YouTube and subscribe to the channel. I really would appreciate it. It's 100% free, guys, and it really does help out. We're trying to get to 2,000 before the new season starts, which is in September. That gives us 6 months. Well, technically, less than 6 months. So help us sister out. Help out the Misfits community, okay? And let's make that puppy happen. That would be amazing. And I can only do that with you guys. So, guys, hit that like button. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. And yeah, let me know. Put it in the chat. Put it in the comment section. Should the Miami Dolphins take Shador at 13? Tell me why not. Okay, guys. As always, bye bye.